Charts. Yeah, like all Saturday, all Sunday.
Damn. So you didn't leave the house.
No, on Saturday I went by my boys and we did. We usually like go grab a bunch of food in the morning and then just go lock up in the room with just charts and just go over that all day. So that's pretty much what we did. And then Sunday, yeah, I didn't leave the house, just charts on the computer. Between forex charts, stock charts, crypto charts, all of it. Chart philosophy, all of it. All right.
All right. Start with EU.
Yeah.
Regular.
Starting off with the weekly, right? Like we were saying, EU. It looks like last week's candle kind of maybe closed below support at like 119, or actually it closed at 119, but I have my support at 119 too. But either way, we're definitely below it right now. Who knows what could happen within it, the rest of the week, whether or not like this current weekly candle will get recovered and will leave a wick. But based on previous price action, like up here, these wick rejections, that wick rejection, I think we're gonna fill the range down. Maybe not this week necessarily, but I'm just saying like ultimately you probably fill the range down back to 117, 116.5, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty bearish on EU. So I'll be aggressively looking for sells on it. Yeah. So at this point, like it's kind of extended. It really hasn't pulled back very much since 121. So I'll be looking forward to some kind of pullback. Hopefully that happens to like 119.5 area and then bouncing back down. I think that'll be good.
We'll probably pull back to what's now resistance to retest.
Or yeah, either like 119.2 to 119.5, anywhere in there. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, we gotta look for an entry like that. I'll put a actually an alert right there.
Yeah, it would have been it would have been interesting to establish like, well, kind of aggressive, but establishing a bearish bias on EU from up here, like the first week of January, with that shooting star at resistance. That candle right there.
Yeah.
And then yeah, pretty much just selling and maintaining that. That would have been great. Probably would have made a lot of money on that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much the situation. So EU runs the range down to 117, 116.5. Maybe it'll take a week or two to do that, but that's what I'm looking for. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm putting my alert there for the pullback and retest. But I think it probably will go drop down. I have let me see. I have yeah, it's probably gonna drop. I have the next. I have a what you said 117, 117.6, some type of level there.
117.6.
Yeah,
Sounds like the midpoint in the range. Yeah. There's
yeah,
always, whenever you have a consolidation, there's always like support at the mid.
And then I have 116.2, which I probably will drop back down there. Like you're
Yeah,
saying.
116.2 is the support. So yeah. Hopefully we get some good setups on the way down there.
Yeah,
And it
I'm sure.
doesn't just completely just waterfall down and not give us an opportunity to enter.
Yeah. No, it's. I don't think EU moves like that really, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised of a pullback here, some point.
Yeah, hopefully we pull back. I don't know. Like depending on how strong, because US dollar is looking really strong. So if US dollar keeps, its momentum going, then we may not pull back. We just may continuously sell off, but who knows? Let's see what happens. So for that, GJ, take these drawings off really quick. I actually have a better label chart on GJ.
Oh, that's GJ.
Shh. Um, yeah, like so on GJ, like looking at the weekly, um, it's coming into some highs up here, like kind of uh, somewhat dangerous territory, I'll say, because anywhere in here can be considered resistance. I have like my major resistance zone area up here from like 152 to like 158.
Hmm.
Um, but it may not necessarily get there because there's a lot of choppiness on the way there. Just looking at the weekly chart, so just something to be aware of. But regardless of that, like as long as current conditions continue, I'm still looking for GJ to just continue bullish because there's nothing that's telling me otherwise based on the current price action of it. So
Yeah.
I think EJ push has a good chance to probably push up to 152. So with that, I don't really have much of a trade on it though. Like on the 4 hour, I kind of have like this consolidation going on.
Yeah.
And if we break above that range, then sure, I think that would make some sense. But it's actually a decent trade. But it'll have to look something like this, I'm thinking, because this upper wick here is an issue. Can't really ignore that. So, like, let's say we get an entry somewhere there. Like, as long as price stays above our resistance where we broke, that's what you really want. But, like, really, the stop loss will have to go here, like below these lows at the consolidation.
Yeah.
I don't see a better way to do that. And then I'll probably look for 152 as the target. So it's kind of like a one-to-one R to R situation. It's not terrible, but at the same time, it's not the greatest either. What do you think?
Um, I like the consolidation. I like the price action right now on the 8 hour because I know in the 4 hour you talking about the wick and stuff,
Yeah,
but if you switch to the 8 hour, that was right now that 8 hour candle is looking pretty good. And I think if it closes above the area, the level you have there, even though if it does, even though it doesn't close, even though it doesn't take out that wick, I think it's still a good signal. Just
yeah,
because like it's taking out everything else. It's taking out like all the other candles. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles before that. That's
yeah. You're right. Like,
first.
I wouldn't mind a trade up here at all. Like, I'll take the trade because again, um, like especially here, like on the 8 hour. Like you see how it rode this 20 moving average really nicely on the way up.
Yeah.
So we're kind of coming off of that. Yeah, and then pushing up, making a new high. Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I like the trade. I'm think I'm gonna take it once it happens. I really need an alert for that because I always watch it. But so is that worthy for an RT trade?
I think it is, man. It's like we have more things saying yes than no. Like the only thing here, which is a thing, but I still don't like, is the fact that it's at resistance, right? Kind of on the weekly, on the higher time frames.
It is, but
But it's
like,
been so bullish that is like, why think? I mean, that's the only thing, honestly. The whole resistance and the fact that it's been extended.
yeah, but it's been that way for a while. You could have
Exactly.
said that down here.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, you could have said that a lot of different points on the way up.
So I like to say the trend is your friend. So
Yeah.
just trust the trend.
So until that shows signs of stopping, then I'll say keep exploiting it.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's worth taking it. Just take it.
Let me set up the alert anyway, just because. All right. Cool. All right. So that's that. So waiting on that to play out. Next. Yeah, I think we could definitely get 152. That's up here. So pretty much like this is current price on, well, this is my alert on GJ right here, this red line. So that's just above current price. So if we enter into this area, then the next point of concern will be like, I'm thinking here, right? It's going to be there as far as resistances, which is well into 152.
Yeah, I have it at 153, the next level.
Yeah, even possibly 153. Like it could be anywhere in there. Okay, that's more for zone than anything, but yeah. Cool. All right, next, gold. Gold is just chugging along, being bearish. I was looking at gold last night actually, at the just shortly after the open, looking at the 1 hour chart here, because this is previous resistance around 1710.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, previous support, new resistance. So it looks like we're trying to break above 11710. Like we wicked here. We tried to fill the wick, but almost. And then like we were selling back off. And then this is when I was going to sleep, like 11 o'clock. If I
Yeah,
would have stayed up just a bit more, then maybe could have caught this move down. But
yeah, my alert went off. It was because that exactly.
yeah,
Trying to move up, but it didn't. So I reset my alert a little higher to the next level. If it breaks that level, then I think it could go bullish for now.
right. That's what I was thinking too. But it failed that level. So
Yeah.
seeing that failure at that level, yeah, that's perfect rejection, essentially. Then we formed a support right here and we broke the support at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah, it's been super bearish. That's crazy.
But as we come into 1680 on gold, as we've been saying, like this support, I'm curious to see what happens here. But At the same time, if US dollar continues to be bullish, then I don't really see gold gaining any steam. So,
Yeah.
but still, we got to see what happens in 1680. 1675, 1680. Gold has had some good intraday sells, man.
Yeah.
Really good ones. Man, it would have been good taking the bearish bias on gold first week of January, just like EU, like up here,
Yeah.
like that signal. Yeah, that's nice. Catching all of this. Oh man, that's the moves we. That's the moves we need.
Yep.
Those kind of situations. All right, that's that. UJ, man, UJ is going crazy. Honestly, to me, it looks like UJ will probably run this range. Like, of course, it's been super bullish ever since the beginning of the year. Last week, it broke 108, closed above it pretty strongly. So being that now, like we're in the range between 108 and more or less 110 or 109, however you want to call it. Like I think it probably runs this range up to like close to 110 probably.
Yeah.
So just like GJ, I'll be bullish UJ. Um, Intraday though, like it's been very difficult to catch like a solid setup on this because it's just slowly just trending higher, right? That's the only thing about this. I was thinking maybe here, this setup here on the 1 hour, we kind of had like some kind of resistance going on here, pushing through it. But I don't know. I don't know if that one's really worth it. Although it's kind of like the GJ situation where, I mean, this trend is just not stopping. So
You know,
it'll probably just keep going.
on the monthly, it's breaking the triangle or trend line.
Oh, this thing.
It tried before those wicks, but the wicks didn't close above it. Now it looks, well, who knows? It could still be be still at the beginning of March. So, but it looks like it is breaking the trend line and messing up that pattern there.
Yeah, it's pretty bullish. Looks like it has at least a little bit more room in it too to get to up here.
Can you imagine this shit goes all the way up to 125?
Man, that'll take
Yeah, months.
years, probably. That may take the whole year if it's that strong to even do that.
Yeah, that's true. Even in years.
It'll
But
take years to do it. But yeah, it's possible because this. I mean, if this is really like this huge triangle break, like we're looking at it as, then it's definitely possible.
yeah,
It may even take out those highs and keep going back to previous highs, which would be insane for what that would mean for US dollar.
yeah.
But yeah, UJ like it bullish. Whatever you can get intraday on it, I like it. The thing about it, it's kind of hard to nail down like a swing trade on this. You know what I mean? Because like how do you set it up? I think the whole the breakout strategy probably won't be that great here. Just judging by the price action on lower time frames. Probably best thing to do here is okay, either A, buy off the moving average, or B, buy when it's creating like little mini support levels and bouncing off them.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing has not pulled back since 105, by the way. You see this, right?
Yep.
We're pushing 109 and we still have not pulled back. That's insane. That's another thing too. Like our pullback that we get may be massive or harsh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's usually how things go.
That's what I was thinking too. Or it could just stop, range, consolidate.
Keep going. Or like permanently consolidate, you mean?
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Stay there
yeah.
for fucking
Indefinitely, pretty much.
yeah. I
Yeah.
hate that too.
I think the best way to play this will probably be intraday. Just take advantage of what's going on and you can react to anything like that quickly, you know? Instead of getting caught in a swing trade where that could possibly happen to you.
Yeah.
If you want to trade intraday, that is. But all right, so that's that.
Look at these three.
AU.
Xavier, look at these three weapons.
Don't you see like I'm working?
Yeah, but can you just look for 2 seconds? Look at this.
Cool.
And this one. This one. See?
You kids are so
It's
easily
shoot out.
amused.
And then this one.
Cool.
The three weapons.
Awesome. Have fun with that, okay? All right. So
What is this?
excuse me, I'm
Can
working.
he hear us?
Yes. You're very
What's
annoying
this
too.
one's name?
Okay.
Is that UJ? Or is that GJ?
You hear her?
Or is that George? Is that one bro? You call everyone bro.
Adriana, what if I went in your class and I said, hey, what's this one? Who's this guy? Who's this little dweeb? Who's that dork? What if I did that in your class? Huh?
Hear us?
Yeah.
You good? Hello.
Yeah, excuse me. So I'll owe
You
you.
actually have.
So I'll owe you a favor when your class starts.
That's
so.
that's what happened when you threw that piece of paper crumbled up. You smashed me right in the cheek with it.
Yeah, you deserved it too.
No, I didn't.
All right. Yeah, bro, my bad.
Where's from?
So AU, right?
What? AU?
Yeah.
AU. Let's see. All right.
So AU, I had a pretty major resistance at 88, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very important level there, as you can see. And we kind of tapped that and rejected pretty harshly.
Hold on, Ken. I can't hear you. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second because I can't hear you because there's noise here. There we go. Come on, come on. I can't make it work.
I'm not sure. Is it my mic or you?
No, it's just that since my speaker, my what is it called? My headphones are not connecting. I have to listen to you through the monitor speaker, which is like super weak, and then some noise just went off here, so I can barely hear you. But go ahead. I'll just get closer to the monitor.
I see. I'll try to talk louder. Maybe that can compensate a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So, AU hit off a pretty major support at 80. Oh, I'm sorry, resistance at 80, right? And
Yeah.
we rejected that pretty harshly. And I'm not sure if I wouldn't be. I can't say that. Okay, like my bearish bias is completely confirmed yet until we start taking out these lows right here, right?
Yeah.
I have like some support going on right there. But that's kind of where I'm leaning towards, though. A, because US dollar has been so bullish, and of course B, that we hit off the resistance here and everything like that. So if we break this support here at like 76 area, then I think that those are going to be where the best sells are for sure. Like I think it'll probably be a good idea to go aggressive right there with sells.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's pretty much what that looks like here on the daily or 4 hour. So breaking below 76, yeah, sell all of it. Let me see. But intraday, we kind of have like this support level going on here at pretty much where current price is, 76.5. So I'm thinking like if we break that support there at 76.5 and enter that range, we'll probably go back down to 76 if you're interested in the intraday situation at all. But I think the best shorts are going to be below 76. Or 75 even.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so more or less the bias is USD bullish. JPY bearish. Or JPY pairs bullish, depending on how you want to look at that. So that's the AU situation. The NU situation is going to be more or less identical. NU, yeah, it's pretty much the same exact situation. Like we have major resistance here at 74, 75. We wicked off 74. And then we're coming down. We created like a nice support right here. So if we break that support, then yeah, like it looks like the range is clear to drop to like 69.
Yeah,
So I think that's a good situation cooking up there on AU and NU.
Yeah, I like NU more right now just because it's I think it's at the support that needs to break to change the pattern.
It is, yeah. Only thing to be aware of below it is here. So it's identical to AU.
Yeah, have that level 7 basically, 0.7.
70, yeah.
Yeah, but I think if it breaks the pattern, I don't think that's gonna hold.
Probably not, but
Plus the
still,
fact that dollar is so strong.
yeah.
It does look like it might need a pullback though. It's been dropping since it hit resistance up there.
Yeah. That kind of had me thinking maybe I should have held a part of my position from last week.
Yeah. That runner, man. Should have left that shit open.
Yeah,
But it could easily go back up. Because what was your entry?
it could. My entry was just about here, 722, somewhere like
Yeah.
something like that.
There was support, which now resistance. I mean, it could easily go back, retest, and then drop.
Sure. But as soon as it breaks,
Which I hope it does, because it'll give us a better entry.
for sure. But breaking, what is it, 71? I'll be very interested in shorts because 71 that takes us down to 70. And if we break 70, then yeah, 69.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. That's, hold on, let me actually leave that there. But if we really start going bearish on NU though, like okay, we're talking like 69, 68. And if that wants to break, this is going to take weeks to play out, of course. But if that wants to break, then we're back into this range here,
Yeah.
where that could be a massive move because we're coming off the tops of it. So that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Establishing a bias on something. But then again, I don't know, because it could be that, okay, we came down here, we hit 60 April of last year, and we pushed up to 75. That's a good push up, right, for the bullish run. So it could make sense that the bullish run pulls back into 68 areas and then bounce
Continue
up.
up. Yeah.
That's a possibility too. So I think probably 68 will be the key area, but in the short term, I like the shorts a lot. You just have to watch like 68, 69 to see what happens there. Yeah, that's a good setup though, I'm thinking. I like that. So if NU breaks 70, what do you, or NU or AU, I mean, I guess you can kind of, or both. If they break their levels, are we trading that?
You said 70? I did.
Well, 71, 71, I'm sorry, on
Oh.
NU.
Yeah. 71, yeah, for sure. On the higher time frame, yeah.
So like I'll say like on the 4 hour, if we break 70, then go short there, stop loss up here, take profit probably at 69, and we're just watching to see what happens at 70. So the trade will look something like this. Or let's say entry view there, stop loss at previous high,
100 pips, more or less.
a lot more, like 180 pips.
120 it said there on the thing.
Huh?
120 it says it there.
Stop loss, you
talking
mean?
about stop loss.
Yeah, stop loss, 120 pips. But yeah, TP probably somewhere down here. But we'll have to watch what happens at 70 though closely.
Yeah. Hopefully it consolidates right here. And then you could take a consolidation break on like a 4 hour, maybe a little better
That'd be great.
Yeah, a little better ratio, whatever the fuck's called. Ratio.
Yeah, that would be really good. But all right, I'll keep an eye on that. So the same thing on AU because it's the same setup.
Pretty much.
If we break if we break 76 on AU, then yeah, and then we just watch 75. If 75 breaks, then we're pretty much in the clear.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so that's NU, and that's the list. Well, that's our primary list, at least. Um, let's see, I think I had a couple other setups elsewhere. This GU almost hit take profit, but it was a BS setup anyway. But I like the levels that GU is creating intraday. Like all these USD counter pairs, like they all have good setups.
Yeah, it's like they're setting up. They're setting up for something, so you gotta be ready.
Yeah. Euro British pound, kind of back to that one. Like remember we were talking about this last week?
Yeah.
I think I'm liking this. Bearish. I think our whole range can get destroyed.
The level held.
Yeah. Looks like this wick is going to get filled now.
Yeah.
And then I have a target like all the way down. I'm not in this trade, but I have a target all the way down here. But like we'll have to worry about like that area here. Something could definitely happen there. But I like the trade though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, if I would have actually got that entry, that would have been good. R is really good here too. It's like almost 3-1. Cover GA. Yeah, GA kind of has a thing, but that's kind of choppy, so I'll leave that alone. I know AJ screwed us over last week, but this is a very good consolidation happening here.
Fucking AJ, man.
This upper wick right here did it to us. But hey, it's part of the game. You get faked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, but still, I think the trades on AJ still stands. Like if we break this support here, then for sure bearish.
Yeah.
If we successfully close above this resistance here, which we did not last week, but if we finally do, then bullish. I think that's worth a watch. What I was noticing though, like, you know, NU, same thing. AJ, NJ, same thing, right?
Right.
So with AJ, NJ, they both kind of like hit these like resistance points. And notice it's particularly clear on NJ where, okay, we sold off. It looks like we may be creating like some kind of like lower high situation here on the daily. And then at the same time, we've also created like this support here. So on the 4-hour, I'm thinking on NJ, if this support breaks, then that could be a good trade. Because the next level probably isn't like till like here.
Yeah.
Or I mean 76.5 is also area of concern too, honestly. But I like that pattern. It's a reversal, but what's this? A reversal, but something to watch out for. Because, like, okay, if AU and NU work, then NJ and AJ are gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of crazy, but
Yeah, it makes sense. They'll both. Yeah.
if one sells off, then they're all gonna sell off. CAD yen breaking its level, doing its thing. That's running up. CAD's been holding strong. Like as strong as US dollar's been. US dollar has not done much against Canadian dollar. CAD's been trending pretty bullish. But I think that's pretty much all I got.
Ooh, Singapore dollar.
Yeah, I had a setup here last night. I didn't take this trade, but because it was a bounce off support, but I was like, I was seeing this bounce off support here last night. I was like, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Target's up there at 135, and it hit that pretty nicely. Bounce off. This Turkish lira thing is cool too, but I actually try to input. I'll try to input a trade on Trader's Way for Turkish lira. I guess they don't support it. Maybe
I don't know.
I think this pair is too reckless. Because, like for example, right? Like I saw this resistance here being broken. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a clean breakout. But like, just this move right here is 1,600 pips.
But
I think
I
it's too
see it.
volatile.
I see it on the thing.
I see it there too. Like, and I try to put in an order for Turkish lira, but like it rejected it.
Maybe it has like a minimum like gold. Like it can only do
I tried all kinds of order sizes. I tried the smallest. I tried
really?
I tried a 0.01, I tried a 0.1, and I tried a 1.0.
Wow.
So it rejected all of them. So I'm like, okay, they probably don't allow trading for this pair. Or maybe I don't have enough margin to trade that pair. I don't know. That would be kind of crazy, but I don't think that's the case, but
Yeah, I don't think that's weird.
this chart, man, honestly, to me, this is probably the most awesome chart in Forex. This chart does not stop trending, bro. Like this is the weekly. Like look at
Right.
this. There are no consolidations. Like even when it kind of consolidates, like here, like this is just like a really nice breakout setup. You know, like this thing forever just trends. It's crazy. It's always moving.
Yeah, it's not-
Rejected you, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put 10 lots, see what happens.
Put a buy limit for 10 lots somewhere. Rejected. Yeah.
Rejected. So yeah, I don't know what the hell. It's weird. .001, is that a thing? No.
No, just 0.01, smallest.
That's weird.
But still, this chart is really cool to look at because the way it moves, so good. I'll keep it on my watch list regardless.
What's the point if you can't trade it?
I just like to look at it regardless. CHF bro. Swiss franc has been going through it in every way, along with the Japanese yen. Like it's been pretty weak. The thing is, Japanese yen has been pretty weak too. I guess that's the reason why this pair has been kind of sideways for several weeks now, because they're both are just wallowing in their weakness. But
It's a nice resistance there.
yeah, the resistance is awesome, right? And
Yeah.
it's creating like a really nice support there, like on the daily 4 hours. So I'm thinking, yo, if that support breaks, then could have a nice move.
Yeah.
Especially if that means we're gonna run the range back down, because this is a massive range from 117.5 to 108. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I got my eyes on that one too. I think that's it. Silver, yeah, then back to gold. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, bro, I want to catch bigger moves, man. I think the best way to make the best of our situation with relative trading is to take it from like a macro point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in my personal account, yeah, I'll still do whatever intraday trades or even scalps, whatever. But in RT account, yeah, none of that. Just like big moves. Um, focusing on weekly charts, even monthly charts if necessary, like whatever it may be, and just managing positions,
Yeah.
stacking onto it if we can, like stuff like that. But I think that's probably like the best growth strategy for that account, especially since we're not going to be like actively trading it, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
Like, yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Another Monday, man. Let's make it a good week. Um, you got any option plays brewing? You did any scanning this
No,
weekend?
nothing good, honestly. Like same ones that I showed you last week that I had pending there. Not, I was screening and I couldn't find anything, but I'm sure there has to be something. It's not of looking at.
So what are you still in NEX? You still in that one?
I'm still in NEX. I left one um portion in there, one contract only.
Cool. It's coming into somewhat of a minor resistance here at like 575,
Yeah.
something to look out for. But if we break that, then man, probably run to 7. What was the one that you closed?
I closed PTEN.
Oh, you're
I
completely out of that?
Huh?
You're completely out of PTN?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
completely out of that. I only have one next and that's it.
This probably has a little bit more upside, up to 10, I'm thinking. We're gonna have some resistance at 10, yeah.
Stop.
Or 950, 10, somewhere in there. Well, you're in another one though.
I
One
was
that you had
in
closed.
I was in Saver last week. Closed that earlier in the
Favor,
week.
yeah. Okay, yeah. This one is acting weird. Like it's really having trouble at 15 right here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like doing something like that. Maybe I'm thinking like, okay, this is some kind of consolidation kind of pattern, maybe like a triangle. Something's building right here. But if we push out of that, then I don't even know where to say that this is going. The best I could do is just pull up a fib on it and say, okay, we got extension levels like up here.
Yeah.
But can you imagine this thing runs to 20 up here? Because that's like the
Shit.
nearest resistance.
That'd be crazy.
Or 18. Probably got some resistance there. Maybe you could, it's probably not a bad idea for you to be out because I mean during this consolidation here, like ideally it'll break bullish, but it could possibly break bearish too.
Yeah.
But if it does break bullish, would you consider re-entry?
If it does break above that, I probably would just because there's no resistance like you were saying above it. I'll give it some time. I'll do like for next month or something, depending on when it happens. I'm saying like if it happens this week or something, I'll do contract for next month.
Look intraday really quick. What's this? Yeah, it's a triangle.
Well, there is a level at 1710 that I had. That was my target.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fib level 17.
No, there's an actual level. If you move on to that was support years ago. In 17. If you put the daily or the weekly or something.
Oh, way over here. I didn't even notice all this. Okay. So that's, oh, that's why it's doing this. Okay. Did I just get an alert? GJ. So what's GJ doing? Oh, GJ is doing this.
Oh, nice. How come my alert doesn't go? I guess I have my alert higher.
6 minutes till that closes. So yeah, this is it's pretty good. Like, of course, like this thing is going to be all up in the way. Resistance there. Dang, a good entry would have probably been there. 15-minute breakout. Hmm. So entry, stop loss down here. That'll do its thing.
Huh?
For GJ.
Yeah, like 100 pips, something like that, stop loss.
Although I have no intention of actually letting that happen. But because it needs to stay above the resistance that it just broke from. So it's 4 hour will be doing that. So that's good. So yeah, should I just go ahead and set that up right now, bro?
Yeah,
RT?
yeah.
So what's our risk again? 40?
Because I'm gonna take it too. 40 in.
100 pips. So I need about a 0.03 probably to get 40 in. I'm just gonna do multiples of 0.01. I kind of like to break positions up. That's one. So all right, so the stop loss is gonna be down there. So let's put one. In execution of this, the only thing that's okay. I did a 0.03 and a 0.01, so two positions. The only thing that's kind of throws me off in the execution of this is that, like looking at it on Trader's Way, like that wick is not a wick. On
What do you mean?
Trader's Way, it's well, actually, on the H4 it is a wick, but on the 1 hour it's not. Is it the same way here? Yeah, it is the same way there. Yeah, on the 1 hour that's not a wick. That's actually a close up there.
Yeah.
We rejected there. So yeah, we just need to stay above this 150, 200 area right here. All right. Do it on my own account. So that. Stop loss is there. And, all right, cool. Um, I'm gonna start trading options next week, bro.
Huh?
I'm gonna start trading options next week.
Yeah, you should. I'm putting a buy stuff like it.
Three
Like
eight.
it should close.
There's an entry for GJ at 150.56. So that means to stop us out, it'll have to completely reverse.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're counting on this high to be taken out pretty quickly. It's a mild concern. Well, it's more of a mild concern, but let's see what's up. So I can't really watch the 1 hour here. I need to watch the 4 hour. Oh, did you watch the recap video I sent you on RG Lesson?
Oh yeah, I did.
Really good, right?
Yeah.
I like the way he does it. He just runs through it, picture in picture.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I forgot we we didn't do it on Friday.
Yeah, that kind of slipped my mind too.
Oh shit, that one. All right, man, I gotta go. I gotta call.
All right, bro.